You might think all nuts are healthy, but some of them, they could quietly raise your blood sugar, mess with your heart, or even trigger inflammation you didn't see coming. Especially after 50, your body changes, and not all snacks age well with you. Today, we're diving into the 4 best nuts to protect your heart, boost brain power, and fight aging. And we'll also uncover the 4 types you might want to avoid or rethink, especially if you care about long-term health. Grab a glass of water, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. On the other hand, almonds are a heart's best friend. They lower bad cholesterol, maintain the good kind, and help stabilize blood sugar, all major concerns after 50. They're also rich in vitamin E, which protects your skin and eyesight, both of which tend to show signs of aging faster than we realize. And here's something practical. Almonds are one of the most satiating nuts. They help you feel full, which means fewer late-night snack attacks. If you want to get even more out of them, try soaking them overnight. It helps unlock more nutrients and makes them easier to digest. Now, here's one that surprises people: macadamia nuts. They're luxurious, buttery, and packed with monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats help reduce inflammation and lower the risk of heart disease. What's even more interesting is that macadamias have a very low omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, which is rare in nuts. Most of us already get too much omega-6 in our diets, which can lead to chronic inflammation. So, when you find a nut that actually balances that out, it's a win. If you haven't had them in a while, maybe it's time to give them another look.
Let's start with a nut that doesn't make a lot of noise, but works quietly in the background: walnuts. Just a handful gives you powerful omega-3s that fight inflammation, reduce LDL cholesterol, and improve the flexibility of your blood vessels. In fact, a 2023 study found that seniors who ate walnuts daily improved their memory recall in just 6 weeks. What most people don't realize is that walnuts can actually help balance hormones and brain chemicals, something that becomes even more crucial as dopamine and serotonin naturally decline with age. So the next time you reach for a snack, remember, 1 ounce of walnuts might be doing more for your brain than some of those expensive supplements. Now let's talk about cashews. They're creamy, rich, and honestly, kind of addictive. But here's the catch: they're higher in carbs than almost any other nut. That matters more than you think. As we age, insulin sensitivity drops, which makes blood sugar harder to control. Cashews, especially when roasted and salted, can sneak in unwanted sodium and unhealthy fats. Are they poison? Of course not. But if you're reaching for cashews, thinking you're doing your body a huge favor, you might want to pump the brakes a bit.
But not all popular nuts are quite as helpful. Take peanuts, for example. Technically, they're legumes, not true nuts, and they tend to come with their own baggage. Many are processed with added sugars, oils, or coated in sweet or salty toppings. Beyond that, peanuts are one of the most common sources of aflatoxins, naturally occurring toxins that can accumulate in improperly stored crops. While the risk is low if you buy from reputable sources, it's something to keep in mind. And nutritionally, they don't stack up quite as high as other options. Pistachios often seem like a fun and healthy snack, and to some extent they are. They're lower in calories than many nuts and provide fiber and antioxidants. But there's a catch. Flavored or salted pistachios, which make up most of what you'll find in stores, can contain a surprising amount of sodium. High blood pressure is already a common issue after 50, and if you're snacking mindlessly, those handfuls can add up quickly. If you enjoy them, try to go for raw or lightly salted versions, and portion them out instead of eating from the bag. Let's not forget Brazil nuts. These are a nutritional powerhouse, but in very small doses. Just 1 or 2 per day gives you all the selenium your body needs. Selenium supports thyroid function, immune response, and even male fertility. But too many can actually be toxic. Overeating Brazil nuts can lead to selenium poisoning, which shows up as hair loss, digestive issues, or worse. So enjoy them, but treat them like a supplement, not a snack. And finally, hazelnuts. Often overlooked, they're loaded with antioxidants and vitamin E. They support brain function and skin health, And they pair incredibly well with dark chocolate if you're craving something sweet but still want to make a healthier choice. They also contain compounds that may reduce inflammation and improve blood vessel function, making them a smart choice for cardiovascular health, especially as we age. At the end of the day, not all nuts are created equal, and after 50, the stakes get higher. The right choices can support your brain, your heart, your skin, and even your mood. The wrong ones? They might just be adding stress to a system that's already working harder than it used to. So which ones are staying in your pantry? And which are you quietly letting go? Let us know in the comments. And if you found something helpful today, give that like button a gentle tap. Your health deserves it. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. We're just getting started.